Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video we are going to take a look at my Android free account once again. Last week I did release a video on this account where I opened up special delivery crates. If you happen to miss it, I'm going to put a link to that in the top right corner of the screen. But yeah, let's just take a look at what we have here. So I have saved up 500 special delivery coins, which I have to open up because we only have about 19 hours left here. So we're going to do that, but before we get to that, let's take a look at my profile because there are a couple of changes. I think in the last video I was running 3 Tyrants and I think 1 Storm on my Leech, but I did save up and I did get another Storm. So we have 3 Storms and a Corona now on here. The Corona is not level 9 yet, and that's what we are running. Okay, so eventually I want to get all my weapons to level 9, and then, obviously my robots are all level 6. I do want to promote this pilot, but I'm probably going to do it only when I get the Strider. So we're going to have that. And for those of you that are interested, here are my stats. This is for Champion League using level 6 robots. So I have said this before in the past. When I get to about 50 to 60%, I tend to face a lot stronger opponents. So we're going to see more MK2 players. It's just the way that the matchmaking is built. It's built around the 50% win rate. The higher you climb, the stronger your opponents, and that's kind of how it works. Okay, let's just go back to the hangar here. Operation, I don't know if you guys are interested in this, but yeah, I didn't play yesterday because I had so much work to do, but I kind of missed out on some gold here. But this is where we are in the operations, so I'm just trying to get as much of this done. And then let's just take a look at some of these tasks. So yeah, I have quite a bit of playing today in order to get or pick up all this gold here, because that is a lot of gold, and I am trying to save up 2,500 to get my 4th Storm to put on that Leech. So here we are here. I'm not in a clan, so I don't have any of these tasks. And in terms of a workshop, I am building my 2nd Blaze. So I said before that I'm planning on running a Strider with Exodus or Glacier with 2 Blaze weapons. That is my plan, but I'm building the weapons first. For those of you wondering why am I doing it this way, because I don't know if I'm going to win like a Phantom or something. It's quite possible I could win something like that in the special delivery. By focusing on the weapons, it allows me to upgrade those weapons in anticipation of possibly winning a good prize. I don't know if I'm going to get it, but you never know. And it's not only this event, it could be the next one too. Who knows? Okay, so I always try to plan ahead. And in terms of the keys here, what I'm doing is I'm saving up 100 keys and opening up the silver just because I need the Storm. Once I have the Storm, then I'm going to revert back to saving up 1,000 keys if I can. That's what I plan on doing. But yeah, I think that about covers what I have here in terms of my hangar, operations, the tasks and stuff. So let's go ahead and let's open up the special delivery crates. Okay, so let's see what we get here. Okay, so we're getting more Leech components. I'm actually hoping that I get a lot of power cells, which I know you guys are thinking, you crazy? But I actually don't have that many power cells on here. So, okay, so that's good that I actually got that, because I'm hoping I actually get the rest as power cells, because that way it kind of carries me through to the next event. So we have some more Phantom components here. Let's go ahead. More power cells. That's actually really good, because I'm hoping actually that I get 3,000 in this one. That would be nice. So let's see what we get in the last one. No, more Phantom components. So, if I were to win a Phantom, then my strategy or my, thinking behind building the Strider all of a sudden changes. And this is why I say to focus on weapons first instead of robots, because you don't know when you're going to win a robot that you don't have, that you actually really want, and then it changes everything. So if you were building like something like a Fenrir, but then you win a Leech, all of a sudden, everything changes, like your weapons and everything. So that's kind of the reason why I do that. But let's take a look actually at my power cells, because I was running pretty low. So I'm at 4,600 again, which is good. And another thing I'm noticing, since I'm playing against champion players, One thing I've noticed, I have been burning through more power cells than I'm used to, on this account. I think one reason why might be the Natasha build. I do have Shield Breaker on here, and when I run into Ares, I tend to use it. So it's one thing that I do have to watch. You have to kind of watch, how you play sometimes and where you're using on your power cells, so you can manage things better. But I think that about covers, the opening part. So I think what we're going to do now is jump into 2 games, and we're going to see how we do with this lineup. So off to game number 1. Okay, so game 1 we have dropped in on Springfield map, and I've decided to start with the Gareth here. I'm hoping the Kumio goes to center, and it looks like he is, I think. Okay, so I'm going to move straight to this damn beacon here. Make sure that we have that beacon so we can actually spawn there just in case. And I think he's going to center. Perfect. I'm looking to see, whoa, that's a lot of stealth on that side. Even more reason why I got to get to the side quickly. Yeah, I believe they have a Loki there, so I have to watch out. Now I'm thinking, what bot of mine can take out a Loki? It's probably going to be the Leech, so I have to make sure that I have that available just in case I need to spawn on this side. Okay, so we have 3 beacons on the other team. What's good is we actually got the best spawn. They got the absolute worst spawn you could get, which is on the platform on the other end. Okay, so I have to watch the Loki here, because I think is it this guy over here? It must be. Or maybe no, I don't think. Where is their Loki? I know they had a Loki here somewhere. They got a lot of Aljungs. Okay, I think there's like 3 Aljungs on that side, so I have to be careful here, because when those guys go into stealth, I'm going to be in a bit of a pickle. So what is this guy in? Oh, there's a Loki. Okay, so the Loki here we got to watch out for. Okay, so they have a guy moving in here. So one thing I don't want to do is I don't want to let these guys take the center beacon. So that means I have to make sure I'm in the circle. Steal it! Steal it! Steal it! Steal it! Steal it! Steal it! Ah! So close. The Gareth that walks in and tries to steal everyone's kill. We got another Aljung here. I wonder if he's going to try to take out this other guy here in front of me. Because I think that guy has like tridents or something. No, that's not the guy. It's this guy here. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't know if that was a good idea for him to... And I can't... Yep, I gotta be careful here. At some point these guys are gonna actually make an aggressive push on center because they need to get another beacon. Otherwise they're gonna lose. We have 4 players, which... I don't know if I think my teammates haven't dropped in yet. That's what I'm thinking. I'm looking to see what's happening on that side as well. Are they getting... Okay, so even though they're getting that beacon there, I'm not really too concerned about that side because I can always drop in there. That's my home spawn. So if I need to push, I can push that side. What does this guy have here? Someone's hitting us with... We've got a Leech on this side. You know what I might do is use my Gareth and let it be like sacrificial. Let this guy Leech onto me. There we go. This way he wastes his his ability on me, and then my teammates, if they are around, can go in and attack. So I might actually do this now. We're gonna see if we can do this. So he's hitting me now. Yep, there we go. So I use my Gareth as sort of like bait in order to deal with that guy, but I have to watch out. This guy here, he's a problem. What I could do is use my ability, lock onto him so that I redirect that damage to him, but I kind of need this right now as a brawler. I almost have my ability here. You know what? Let's do this. I'll move forward. If that guy starts shooting at me, then I will redirect this damage to them. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm actually going to go down pretty quick here. So let's move over to this side. I'm trying to heal that, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to survive this here. What I'm doing is I'm pushing them back so they stay away from center, because you can't win, you know, if you sit back like that. And what I'll do is I'll do this so that he kills his teammate. There we go, got him. So at least we don't have to worry about that guy. We've got a mender here. We're going to make a push. I've got 9 seconds, so my teammates need to help me here. Otherwise, I'm going to be in trouble. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Trying to get as much damage on this Falcon here. This is a super Falcon, and my storms are only level 9. But you know what? It's doing actually a pretty decent job. I'll heal up here. The mender's helping me just to get an additional couple of rounds in here on this guy. He is focusing me down, but you know what? We did quite a bit of damage to him. Let's bring out the Natasha now, because this has some range. And see, we can try to mow this guy down. Do this guy here too. If I can lock him, that would be even better. Problem is, I am going to be running out of ammo here. So let's do this. Let's drop in here with this. So you see what that guy on the right side is doing, the one in the Ares? He backed out of the circle. Whenever you are being attacked like this and you have to defend a beacon, always stay on the circle, because the minute you get off, that is when the other team moves in, and all they need is 2 guys to be on the beacon when you're off it, and you won't be able to spawn in. It'll be too late. Trying to get this guy down to his last stand here, and now let's pop him. There we go. Looks like we might be losing that side. Okay, you know what? I think we should actually attack on this side. We got 4 players. The good news is we can actually spawn on that side. The bad news is we now are down a beacon. So I'm going to try to push this side. I think actually by the time I get here, this guy's probably going to have his flight. So I have to make sure I stay near cover. Otherwise, he's going to totally smoke me. Where are my teammates? I was hoping someone would actually follow here. Yeah, this guy's going to be going into flight. So I got one thing you want to be careful of. Just move over to this mode. You don't want to go use your shield, because that's really bad. So what I'm doing is I'll use my shield now just to run away. So you see what I did? I stayed near cover. If I can get him now. Let's go into this mode here so I can move quicker. Just trying to heal up here. I'm going to see if I can get to cover quickly. He's going to have his flight. I'm trying to hurry. Hurry. Oh, shoot. So I had to go into this mode here. Let's rotate the shields a bit. They have another guy who has just dropped in. Ah, that's a pity. Maybe I can still take him out though. I just got suppressed. Oh, this guy was really, really lucky. But we're going to get this beacon back. I'm looking to see what's happening here. We have 2 guys over there. I'm going to spawn in actually at B when my teammate gets it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to run all the way down to their home. But I think we should be good, because I'm looking at the beacon bar and we have 3 beacons. By the time they get the next beacon, it's going to be too late. And this is going to be game. You can see the beacon bar is depleting. So not a bad game for the first game here on Springfield map. I think I did a pretty decent job. It was a bit tricky holding down that center there. But we ended up doing 937,000 damage, 4 kills, 1 beacon in that game. Let's take a look to see, what these guys are running here. This guy's running level 7 through to 9. Those are his weapon levels and pilot levels. And this other guy over here, this guy's running pretty much MK2 across the board, except for a couple of weapons and the tier. And pretty high level pilots as well. And the other team, this guy over here, This guy's also running, well, he's got level 6 or level 5 for the Leech. And some MK2 weapons and pretty high level pilots, except for this pilot over here. And this guy over here, let's see what he is running. Level 10, pretty much, and a lot of MK2 weapons. So I think overall, I'm looking at, how I did relative to, some of these players. What is this guy running here? I think I did a pretty decent job. I'm basically using 4 bots. I know my Gareth is there, but it doesn't really do that much damage. It's more of a sacrificial beacon runner. So I think overall it's really 4 bots that help me do that damage. But I think I did pretty decent, pretty close to that 1 million damage mark. And before I hop into the next game, here are the honor points for this game. Okay, so that's going to be game number 1. Let's go ahead and let's hop into game number 2. Okay, so game 2 we have dropped in on Shenzhen map, and I have started with my Gareth here. I noticed this Aljung is going straight to the left beacon. That's actually really well played there by my teammate. He understands, which beacons are important. Just trying to see if I can get these guys back a bit here. And that guy, you know what? I'm surprised he didn't kill me, because my Gareth isn't exactly... it doesn't have a lot of health. What is this guy? I wonder if I can get some damage in on him. He's going to take me out. We got to watch out on this side here. Let me just see. You know what? I'm going to use my Fenrir. Let's do this, because this one has resistance. So this guy will probably hit me here, but I at least have some resistance. Another option would have been the Falcon. So that's why he's not looking at me, because he knows. So let's do that. And let's get this one. Steal it! Yes! Let's move this way. Oh, no. Not that. Yep, there we go. You always got to be careful when you do that. I'm trying to get... this Kumio is going to get our beacon here. Okay, I'm going to have to go into this mode. Let me just stay on this beacon here, just in case this guy gets really close to getting it. So we're losing our... We just lost our home beacon. What is my team doing? Just go into this mode here. I'm trying to see if I can get this Kumio. There's a guy here. He's hiding. I'm trying to get him down a bit. My teammates weren't able to finish him off. Oh no, we're going to have some trouble. So this is when I do use my shield. It's more just to escape here. I'm just waiting here. Where is this guy? Let's get him here. And maybe this guy. I'm trying to slow down some of these players here. Moving into center. What's happening on this side? Okay, so these guys are getting our beacon here. If I can focus on this guy here, that's going to be good. Nope. Man, we're losing another beacon. We've been 4-capped here. I don't know how this is going to go here. These guys have a lot of Aljungs too. Oh, fangs out. Yes. Yes. That's exactly what I wanted. This guy's going to totally smoke me. Let me put my shield up. Just watch how quickly I lose my health though. Holy crap. Nope. I'm not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. Come on, couple of shots. Oh, jeez. Okay, so this is where I have to be very careful where I spawn here, because... Now, what is this guy in? Let me use my Natasha. I need to get into this the circle as quickly as possible. If this guy does use his shield, then I must be ready to switch on over to shield breaker, which is what I'm going to do now, because he's going to put his shield up. I knew that was going to happen. So let's do that and maybe focus on this guy as much as possible before I go down. And we've got another kill here. This guy's going to totally take me out. There's no ways I can survive that. Okay, now I drop in with my Leech. Let's move in this direction. We have the Aljung above me here. Where did he go? Let's use this. Let's take out this guy. And maybe this guy here too. There we go. I gotta get behind cover here quick. It's now 4 versus 4. This game's getting exciting. Okay, let me just wait. We still only have 1 beacon. What's going on here? My team needs to hold down that home beacon. Otherwise, we are not going to win this. I almost have my ability. Let's do this. Trying to focus on two guys here at the same time. You know what? I can get this guy. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's not good. They still... No, they have a lot of players left still. Let's try to get this Ao Jung here before he can fly again. I'm trying to hold this down. I don't think I'm going to win this game, though. But that's okay. I think I'm doing a pretty good job in this game. So at least we got this beacon. I'm trying to move here so it's harder for him to, you know, do damage to me. And I'm going to heal now because I see there's a tier here to help me out. So let's do this. There's actually a lot of players here. I don't know if I want to get involved with this. I'm staying close to this tier so I can, you know, he can heal me up. This way I don't have to use my power cells. We have to be careful here. Let me just move on over to this side. I'm going to move in this direction here. This guy's... It's going to drop. Let's focus on him. I'm just trying to squeeze in more damage here. Take him out. There we go. Oh, we got another Leech. I think we might have been down a player. I don't know. It seemed almost like that. But I think I did a really good job in this game. It looks like, you know, more of my teammates are dropping in. I think one reason why we lost so many players, or, you know, why we lost this game is because we weren't, you know, protecting this home beacon here. Let's see what's going on this side. I had to keep dropping in on that side because, you know, that beacon is very important. This one we always can spawn here. That side is a lot harder to get to. But it looks like we are in a 1 versus 3 here. And unfortunately, we couldn't pull away with a victory on this, or in this game rather. But let's take a look to see, you know, how we did. So I think I ended up doing pretty good. 1.4 million here, as you can see. 7 kills, 2 beacons. This guy got 5 beacons. And, you know, we had a full, like, team on both sides. Let's take a look to see, you know, what this guy's running. He is in Champion League. And he is running level 9 through to 11 on his bots, and those are the weapon levels and pilot levels. I think I did relatively good. You got to keep in mind I don't have like level 10 bots or anything. We're running level 6, and also my Gareth is pretty much a bot down, so it almost feels like I'm playing with like 4 bots most of the time. And even the other thing to also mention too is my modules. I don't really have any modules on my bots. Because it's low level, I can only put, I think, like 1, and I usually just use like the, you know, like armor kit or nuclear reactor. This guy has, he has a Leech. He actually has some really good bots here, and pilot levels are pretty leveled up. I'm looking at their modules here as well, passive. So, you know, they have quite a few of that. And I actually ended up outscoring this player here, so by quite a bit too. I mean, what is this? This guy's also in Champion League. What is he running? Only 4 bots, but we do have some, you know, 11 and 12 here as well. This player, I think, only just got into Champion League. So if that is the case, congrats on that. And let me just take a look at, you know, what this guy, Master League, Master. And the other team here, this guy here, is also in Champion League, and they are running, you know, quite a bit of MK2 as well, and those are the pilot levels. Quite a few MK2 weapons. And this player over here also in Champion League, and this guy is running level 5 through to 12 on his bots. Congrats on the Leech as well. So that's what they're running. I'm just looking, you know, what the rest of their team here. This guy's also in Champion League, running level 6. Also congrats to you on your Leech. This reminds me of the setup I was using. I was using a very similar setup to that as well, except with 3 Turons and I think the Storm. But yeah, so that's what that player is running. And before I forget here, let's take a look at the honor points. So those are the honor points for this game. And let me just go back to my profile. I don't think I have enough coins here for another special delivery. Let's just take a look here. 70. Yeah, so I think what's going to happen is the game is going to kind of roll it for me, even though I have 70. That's usually what happens. And my profile here, in terms of stats, so I think at the start of the video, I was over 50%, if I remember correctly. You know, I lost a couple of games. It was really quick, so I didn't obviously put that into this video. But you can see how, you know, how I said I was probably going to lose some games because of my win percentage was a little bit too high for what I was running, and that's exactly what happened. So you can see here 46%. I wouldn't be surprised if I dropped all the way down to 40%, and then, you know, I get placed against players who are of the same sort of level as me, and then I'll climb all the way back up to 50%, probably over, and then I'll get knocked back down again. So that's pretty much how the matchmaking works most of the time anyways. But yeah, so that's pretty much it in terms of this video here. Still working towards that 2,500. Actually, you know what? I do have 100 coins here as well. So let's go ahead. Let's try the silver chest here. Maybe we can actually win a storm, although I just saw it pass there. But it looks like we got 70 gold, so that was totally worth it. I think maybe I should just keep on opening up, you know, the gold, or at least a silver chest here, because I've won quite a bit of gold from this. It might be worth me saving up for. So we have even more gold now, getting closer to that 2,500 mark. So I think that pretty much sums up, you know, this video here as far as this account goes. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet subscribed, consider subscribing. Until the next video, I'll catch you guys later.